Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I'm gonna let these cars go here so I can do my old man slow cruise. Stopped raining, I want to say about 5 a.m. this morning. You know, I had a lightning bolt hit so close last night that it shook my car and made my the hair on my arms stick up. Man, that's probably about as close as I've ever been to a bolt of lightning. I mean, everything just lit up. This was probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I have an app, I think it's called Weatherbug it's called. And it said it was within 0.01 miles. Now, once around a track, around a football field at the high school, is 0.25 miles. So it was within, I'm going to say, 100 yards of me. And I think it was closer than that. I think it was more like 25, 30 yards. But another one hit about 10 minutes later, but not as bad, or maybe I was just prepared for it. But we had a good lightning storm last night, and some fairly heavy rain. And now I think we're done, at least until this coming weekend. I think we're going to get in that weather pattern where it's going to be decent all week, and then get rain every weekend when we need to make that tourist money. I want to say hi to my buddies Brad. Hung out with Brad on Saturday. Met Junior yesterday, and I hope you guys both made it home safe. We did get a lull in the weather where in the maybe from 5 to 9 it didn't rain last night, and right about 9 I decided I was already in the back of the truck. I decided I needed to go use the restroom, and that's when it just started pouring on me before I could get back inside. But that's okay. I don't mind being wet when it's 80 degrees. I just checked on Luciano. He said he's not going to the picnic tables today because he thinks it's going to rain again, which I checked both my apps and nothing about rain today here. Yeah, Corpus Christi got hammered. Matter of fact, even Portland got hammered. Regular viewer that lives there and works here said she had to turn around the other day just trying to get to work. The rain was so heavy. And we got a proper amount of rain here. My prayers were answered. I was very specific that I didn't want flooding. I didn't just pray for rain, I prayed for the proper amount of rain. The reason I'm coming down this street, and then I'll come back on the one to the right of us right now. If there's any flooding in Rockport, this is usually where it happens. I'm sure there's big puddles all around town, but yeah, if this area isn't flooded, like you could see, like right there, pretty big puddle. But when this area floods, these entire streets will be covered. So that's good. That's good. I know they've been working on the sewage and drainage systems around town. So good for them. But yeah, Corpus is having flash flood issues, and they just weren't ready for it. Like usually that road there would be underwater. When we one day we came down Water Street, you know, we love to ride Water Street, and that's a one-way street, and I had to come back that way because all these side streets were flooded. But I don't think it's going to rain today, according to the people that run the apps. There's some birds, guys. Hey, birds. They're out checking for, you can see here it's kind of puddly. Good morning, boys. Chickens of the sea right there. That was a cute little hop. Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. I know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be staring at you while you're eating. My apologies. There's that little hop. He's got his one leg up in the air. Oh, his one leg's gone. That's why you're hopping. Right at the knee, his leg is gone. All right. Good for you out working. Yeah. I guess it's time for a horrible dad joke, huh? Might need to get some sip of coffee here. Those houses are nice, man. Nope. No flooding. Let me zoom out just a little so we can get these babies in. That's a lot of deck. Very nice houses. They got that beachy look without going overboard. I like the fences they have too. That'll deter some of the people from grabbing crap and running. What do you think? Is that pink or purple? Somewhere in between. Remember when pink was one color and purple was another? When we had 8 crowns and we were happy to get them? I saw a box of crowns. I don't know, I'm going to say it was 24 crowns in Walmart on the end cap. And it was People of the World. And it was just so every race could be represented. I mean, there was, 8 kinds of the peach flesh tones and, up to the darkest person you've ever seen. And I'm like, doesn't that take all the fun out of coloring? Like, don't you want your human being to have like a blue face and, green hair? And so crowns went PC as well, but that's okay. Probably some poor little kid with OCD trying to match his skin color. 24 crowns, Mom, I'm a freak. They don't have my color here. I'm going to teach you how to blend, Johnny. Dad joke. What do you call a bear in the rain? What do you call a bear in the rain? A drizzly bear. Boom. Dad joke. Out of the way. 8:54 a.m. I hear wind chimes. Right over there, on the other side of that basketball court, is the community garden we looked at before. Just tying it all together for you. It's a small world. Lightning. Oh, what else did I need to ramble about today? I own one pen and I couldn't find it. I haven't really looked full out for it. Today I need to get organized because it has been raining for 2 days. Oh, you're going to let me go? Thank you. It has been raining for 2 days. And I haven't done all the little things I need to do. I'm kind of wearing damp clothes right now. Other things I need to get done are laundry and an oil change already. And I need to break a bad habit of idling in the truck, because it's bad for the truck and it's certainly eats up the time between oil changes. It's only been 2 months, and from the heat and me working in the truck and doing my editing in the truck and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm ready for an oil change. I think my oil is at 51%. So I have gone 2,000 miles, but it should really last a lot longer than that. I really thought the water would be calmer. I didn't feel a breeze at all until got down here by the water. Well, that's good. Not the highest tide, but it's in that range. I don't know if it's coming in or going out. The only time I really check if the tide's coming in or going out is if I'm parking on the beach. Yeah, it must be a pretty good wind. I think the temperature right now is around 84 degrees at 8:57 a.m. And if the sun does come out later today, my phone app says the sun is out right now. My phone app is wrong. But we're going to get some humidity. Probably the heat's going to go back up. But that's okay. I'm just going to make the most of those 2 cool days. There was about 5 hours last night where I had to sleep with the windows closed, just cracked the tiniest bit. And it actually was comfortable. It was a driving rain. When you wake up and the rain's hitting you in the foot, you know it's coming in from both windows as well. Some black-eyed Susans. So I wonder what was there. Some type of pier. I saw a artist rendition of Fulton Beach Road, which is kind of where the road splits, where McDonald's still is. And yeah, it was neat how they had piers there and warehouses instead of what's there today. Michael left a message that Port Aransas Beach was pretty much a mess. So apparently they got hit harder than we did too with this tropical depression. I didn't even know it was a tropical depression until yesterday. And when you look at it today, now that it has passed this area, you can see it's kind of got that tropical depression swirl like a hurricane does. So I guess I need to start paying more attention to the weather. What's today? 14th maybe? 15th? No idea. No idea. I think it's the 14th. There's some sun trying to come out way over there. I need to go through my junk bag, my everything bag, and see what I have left for butane. The can in my cook bag is low. And yeah, if I don't have backup, then I'll pick some up from Wally World tomorrow. I did not go into Wally World today. They're probably sending out a APB looking for me. I was just thinking what I needed for today. I didn't need to use the restroom. I didn't need The only thing I needed was a Monster, and I can get that someplace else. And I don't need a Monster. I want a Monster. Luciano decided that he wanted pasta. He wants spaghetti and garlic bread today. From Pizza Hut. Hey, bird. There's a blue herring out there. That looks like an egret right to his right, which is, I'm surprised he's letting them stay there. They usually run each other off, whoever's bigger. As far as I know, they only have like curly pasta. And for Pizza Hut, it's not bad. I always like when I get requests for things that don't exist. Hey, someone asked about the shells at the beach in a question this morning. I haven't even answered comments yet, but I scanned them to delete all the porn site, the spam posts. Only got one today. There's asked about the piles of shells and how you get it delivered. And I do not know. I know they're oyster shells, and there's a place right by the tobacco store, and I might put that in. Good morning. I might put that. She's got music on, but we got a smile and a wave. Boom. Day made. We got right by the tobacco shop. There's that wholesalers. I'm drawing a blank on what that's called right now. Speaking of crowns, that's my favorite thing to draw. It's a blank. I got a second dad joke about the deer. About the deer. What do you call a deer in the rain? That's a reindeer. Not as good as a grizzly bear, but it's on the list. Yeah, there's a retail seafood place that has a huge pile of oyster shells out front all the time. So maybe we'll get a shot of that for tomorrow morning's video. But I don't know how you get oyster shells delivered. I know they use them at the beach for basically pothole filler. Pothole filler. Words are tough at 9:04 a.m., guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this sucker up. Put a bow on it. I appreciate you guys. No flooding and breaking news. No flooding in Rockport as of Monday morning. You want flooding? Check out some Corpus Christi sites. Oh, here's a street with water. On Water Street. Who knew? Here's a puddle, guys. Thanks for riding along. This is First Street. Anyone got to go? No? We're all good? Okay. Thanks for watching. You know, after I made yesterday afternoon's video, shut the camera off, and came across a little bit of flooding. Nothing horrible, just some big puddles. That looks nice, doesn't it? Wow, that's a good looking house. They got the palm trees right in front. That's pretty sweet. Flooding, flooding, flooding. Yeah. I mean, nothing we can't deal with, but it did stop raining, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago, so I'm sure it looked worse. Here's some flooding. Here's some flooding. Wow. Apparently I shut the camera off too early, guys. Yeah. I guess I'll tack this on at the end of the video. Here it is, guys. The Great Flood of 2022. Famous last words. No flooding in Rockport. I shut the camera off, drive another 20 feet, and I find some flooding. Let's try this again. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.